Okay, let's talk about the most annoying achievement in the game known as Roastmaster in Amnesia the Bunker. This is going to be a comprehensive guide how to get it, and on top of that too, you're going to be able to pick up the Flint and Steel achievement, Pitmaster, and Arsonist achievement while you're at it. It's all good. Alright, so starting things out before we even talk about the Roastmaster achievement, in order to really get this going, very essential, you need to be able to pick up the lighter. The lighter is going to be stuck in a locker, and basically you need to find a specific dog tag in order to open this thing up. What you're looking for is a Giro. This is the most painful thing in the game. So there are some fixed locations as to some of the dog tags that exist, but those are purely just story dog tags. The lighter is not technically an essential story item, and so there's 15 different locations that this thing can pop up in. And I've seen some guides online that say that it's most likely going to be in maintenance, but I didn't necessarily find that that was going to be true. I kind of explored the entire map, and it was an extremely frustrating time until I did end up finding it in maintenance, but on different playthroughs as well. I found it in the central bunker. I've also found it in the soldier quarters, so I think that this thing can really be in any of these specific locations. I'm just going to kind of leave the map up on the screen. Of course, if you're able to also grab all the dog tags as well, that's going to be yet another achievement, but you got to get this thing if you want to be able to get the Roastmaster achievement. Okay, so you've got the lighter now, woohoo, you got Flint and Steel, that's the achievement for getting the lighter. Let's talk about all the different bodies that you're going to have to burn. So there's a lot of discussion as to what really necessitates the bodies being burned properly, and there's a lot of debate actually as to the number of bodies that you have to burn, because it seems like this isn't really a defined value. Most consistent thread that I could find though is that you do need to see the body change from a humanistic appearance into a charred corpse. And well, of course, once you've gotten all of these bodies, then it should be fine. So even though that there is a little bit debate about this, I'm going to show you all the different locations of all of the bodies, but it is worth mentioning that before I burned all of the bodies, I actually unlocked the achievement. So that kind of contributes to the whole speculation as to how many bodies we have to burn anyways. So there's two different ways to burn a body. The first is you go and you take a fuel canister and you just dump it all over the body, and then you ignite it with the lighter. This is also going to get you the Arsonist achievement, which is fantastic, but you will take damage for this as well. The other way is to make petrol bombs, which is just a lot easier, and that way you can throw it at the body at any sort of distance, and it's going to light up the body, drive the rats away, all of that type of stuff, and you don't get hurt, which is fantastic. Now this is when I would really recommend that you try this achievement on easy mode, because there's just going to be a buttload of resources all over the place. But if you are looking at just making a lot of petrol bombs, well, if you go into the wine cellar, you're going to find all the bottles humanly possible. And on top of that too, you can fill up the bottles in the fuel storage. You just go over there, hold up the bottle, and you're going to get fuel in the bottle. So the only thing you really do need to scavenge is going to be the cloth. Also worth mentioning, as soon as you burn a body, then you're going to get the Pitmaster achievement, which is just burning the body to a nice char. Alright, let's talk about all of these different locations, because boy howdy are there a ton. Starting things off in the central bunker and the officer quarters, there's going to be 5 different bodies that you're going to want to take a look at. One in mission storage, one in the generator room, one in the infirmary, just in that little back section with all the charred bodies already, one just outside the wine cellar, and then there's going to be one more in the room where you're able to get the dog tag in order to open up the wheel locker. Then we move over to maintenance, which just has the total number of bodies of 7. It's the most bodies that you can find in one of these sections. It's going to be one in the foreman's quarters. You're going to have to open up the break room with the wrench. There's going to be 3 in that lovely little rat tunnel, 1 in the changing room, and then 1 in the pillbox. Ironically, I think that the pillbox one is the most debatable, because I have a lot of people said that you don't need to do it, but I just did it just in case, because, you know, why not? Then in the soldiers' quarters, there's going to be 2 bodies. There's going to be one in the northern barracks, where as soon as you're walking in, it's just on the right. And then there's going to be one just outside of the utility room, which, if you did complete this part of the map, you know you're going to have to go around these rats. And then last but not least, there's 2 in the arsenal. There's one just in the munitions storage before you actually go into the arsenal to get the dynamite. And then there's going to be one in storage area A, which, when getting the dynamite, you should have stumbled across this body already, so you should know exactly where it is. And once you've actually burned all of those bodies, then you are going to be good to go. You will unlock the Roastmaster achievement, but along the way, you probably picked up Flint and Steel, Pitmaster, and, you know, hurt yourself at least once. Get that Arsonist achievement while you're at it. Why not, right? All right, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you found this helpful. If you did, like and subscribe. That'd be fantastic. And we've got more Amnesia videos coming up, specifically lore video. Working on that. So see you then. Okay, take it easy, everybody.